What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Realistic Room. This is episode number 73, and as you can see there, Napoli awaits us in the Europa League semi-finals. You will see both legs of the semi-final today as we see how Napoli got through to the semi-finals. They won their group 6 wins out of 6, just like us. They went to the round of 16, beat PSV 2-1 in the second leg, 4-3 on aggregate. Going into the quarterfinals, the Italian side then knocked out Stade Rennes again, 4-3 on aggregate. So scoring a lot of goals, conceding a lot of goals, the side from Napoli. They also have the third top scorer, Maya, the Croatian midfielder, has 7 in 9. Pretty impressive. We boast the two top assisters in the Europa League. And then looking at the Serie A, Napoli are 6th, so struggling a little bit, pushing for the top 4. Obviously, in real life, Napoli won the league last year, so we know their threat. But they will know our threat as well, and we are pining for a Premier League title as well as a European one. They are just huge games coming every single episode now. Episode 73, you'll see us face Napoli twice as well as Norwich in the Premier League. Looking at the Premier League, well, not looking at the Premier League title, but just to update you with the Premier League title, we lead Manchester City by 4 points with a game in hand. We have 5 games to go. If we can win all 5 games, we win the title. We can even win 4 games and lose 1 and still win the title. So it is in our hands. But first, Napoli away in the Europa League. Incredibly excited for this one. The Stadion Olympic. Oh, God. This side has a lot of history. This is going to be a tough battle. Napoli score a lot of goals. They concede a lot of goals as well, just like us, although our defence has improved this season. We will field a strong side going into the semi-final because I do want to win this European competition. I know the Premier League is the priority, but I felt like because we have Norwich coming up, it is an easier game. I'm not going to take anything for granted, but it should be an easier game. So I'm going to field a strong side against Napoli, rest the main side against Norwich, and then do it again against Napoli in the second leg. So it is our strongest lineup going into this game. And 11 minutes in, Nico Williams, the fullback, bursts to the byline, finds Awoniyi, but his shot crashes off the post. Perfect opportunity there to take an early lead, but we would take an early lead. 18 minutes gone. Maxime Lopez finds Taiwo, and the Nigerian forward just continues to shine. He is one of the greats now. He makes it 1-0 to Forest 18 minutes in. And that is his fifth goal in 5 Europa League games this season. Obviously hasn't played as much in the Europa League because we rotate the squad. Normally it's Noble and Isak playing. He has 5 and 5. What a man. Well, after Dean Henderson's forced into his first save of the game, Brennan Johnson would come within a couple of inches of making it 2-0. His shot beating Robert Sanchez, now of Chelsea, of course, and crashes off the bar. As you can see the ball bounce away in the background. We've started this game really well, but it is only 1-0. And Dan Juma, I thought this one was in, to be honest. The pace that he hit this one at goes just wide before Awoniyi. Oh my word, how is your luck? Awoniyi's hit the other post this time. It's the third woodwork we've hit in this half. And are we gonna be punished for not taking these chances? Well, Nico Williams has a grade A chance, but his shot is saved by Sanchez as well, as he keeps his side just in this game. Going into the second half, well, after Sanchez's heroics, he will not want to see this one again. Nico Williams, the Spaniard, goes through on goal 10 minutes into the second half, and a shot. Sanchez gets a strong hand to it. He should save it, but he doesn't. And it is 2-0. What a huge goal that is for us. As we make a couple of changes here, Yates and Awoniyi off. A couple of key players for us. We want to maybe start them against Norwich at the weekend, so we make a couple of subs. Well, 15 minutes to go on the clock. What can Napoli do here? They are 2-0 down at home in the leg. Well, Danjuma would half that deficit. Nice ball work. And all of a sudden, we've gone from dominating this game and being 2-0 up to just a goal away from drawing this one. Well, we would see it out. Thankfully, those away fans have something to sing about. We win here in Naples 2-1. We take a lead into the second leg at home. And hopefully, we can see it through. And we have won all Europa League games this season, by the way. We are 11-0. We have not dropped points in any Europa League game. That is a crazy, crazy record. If we can stay unbeaten after the semi-final second leg, we will go through to the final. Well, Jacob Ramsey says that he wants some game time and he will start against Norwich because we rotated the side. Samuel Schmidt is one of those youth academy graduates that, youth academy players that we are going to let go for free at the end of the season because his contract's up and I'm not going to renew it. As we see here, we face Norwich, who are 18th. They are in a relegation scrap right now, the Canaries. We are top. Man City, you would have noticed, in second place, have played 35 games. We've got 2 games in hand over Pep's side. We need to make this count. Can we come to Carrow Road and secure another 3 points? Well, we would make a few changes from that Europa League win in Naples in midweek, but we would stick with some of the core as well. This team is just so resilient. They can play game after game, and players like Awonyi, Nico Williams, and both fullbacks as well as Dean Henderson all keep their place from midweek, but the likes of Isak, Ramsey, Phillips all come in, as well as Stones and Adarabioyo. Well, just an early chance for the visitors as a volley goes just wide before Norwich. I mean, talk about a goalmouth scramble. My word. Cue the clown music dubbed over that one, because Norwich had they had a chance to equalise. It was bouncing around the box. It eventually got cleared away after about 4 or 5 times, and then we go down the other end. Cross comes in, and Isak's acrobatic effort crashes off the bar. So unlucky, but the Swede would not be down for long, and he would give us a 1-0 lead. 3 minutes before half time, Awonyi finds his strike partner, and Isak bags just his 5th goal of the league campaign in 21. It's been a quieter year for Isak. He had an injury to start the season, and that's why Brennan Johnson was starting this year, but Brennan absolutely took his chance, and he never looked back, Brennan, and Isak has had to be an impact sub off the bench. But when he does come off the bench, Isak is brilliant, and it just shows here that when we do need him to start as well, we can rely on him. 20 minutes to go, he makes it 2-0. After a beautiful flowing move, by the way. I had to show all the passes there. It was a fantastic move. I think about 10, 15, 20 passes before Isak finishes, and then the Swede would bag his hat-trick. His and our 3rd goal of the game. We make a few subs to rotate with 25 minutes to go, keeping the players fresh, knowing that we've got that Napoli game coming up in midweek. 12 minutes to go, Norwich are pushing to grab any sort of consolation goal. Adeyemi on the break, he has all the pace, one-on-one, but his shot hits the post before Isak goes for his 4th with a Travella effort. It flies over, and the referee puts Norwich out of their misery. A 3-0 win for Nottingham Forest. Alexander Isak with a hat-trick coming into the side today. Fantastic from him. He bags his 5th, 6th and 7th league goals of the season in 21 appearances, but most of those have been off the bench. And also our 3rd clean sheet in a row, by the way. We hadn't kept a clean sheet in ages, but we have 3 clean sheets in the league in a row. Leeds, Leicester, Norwich. We are not crumbling under the pressure. I'm telling you right now, we are not crumbling under this pressure. We are thriving, if anything, as Nathan Noble is cleared to return to action after his injury, and we have a 4-point gap over City and a game in hand. That is huge. Liverpool have a game in hand over City, but they play each other as well. It is so in our hands here, guys. Oh my God. Let me know right now in the comments if you think we can win this league title. I hope we can. But before any of the league action, it's just huge game after huge game here. And the 3rd and final game of the episode will be the 2nd leg of the Europa League semi-final. Napoli at home. We welcome the Naples side to the City ground in a competition that we have won a 100% record in. 11 games, 11 wins. If we stay unbeaten after these 90 minutes, we will be through to a Europa League final. Oh my God, there's so much on the line here. We could win a Premier League title, we could win a European title, but we could fall short in both as well. Nothing is secured yet. We have got 85, 90% of the way there. Can we see these 2 tournaments through? Oh God, well, regardless of if we make it through or not, this will be the last Europa League game that we play in at home. Can we see it through? Well, the Napoli side is strong. It is a very strong side. They've brought in Saliba at the back as well. Saliba was one of the players I did actually look at before bringing in Stones and Simican. I did look at Saliba, but I went against bringing in the former Arsenal man. Can he thwart us today? Well, Taiwo Awoniyi would put us onto the perfect track. This guy is so clutch, honestly. 6 in 6 for Awoniyi now in the Europa League. He gives us a 3-1 lead on aggregate. Well, that lead would not last long though. Kefram Turan, the highly rated former Nice midfielder, he capitalises on a ball given away at the back, and he makes it 1-1 on the night and gives Napoli a big chance of going through in this game. They just need one more goal to take us to extra time. Well, it would be a tight game, and going into the second half, we would create a couple of chances, Robert Sanchez making a couple of saves, but we couldn't find that second goal. And wow, this one, Maya, we know that he's the third top scorer in the Europa League this season. We kept him quiet in the first leg, but that effort flies just wide of the post. My heart was in my mouth before Dean Henderson makes a great save here from a shot on the edge of the box. And then with a couple of minutes to go, Dean makes a great save from a corner here before the header goes just wide. Napoli pushing for this go-ahead goal on the night to equalise an aggregate, but we do manage to see it out. It was a tight affair. Awoniyi's 5th minute goal matched by Thuram's 25th minute goal. Napoli needed just one to take it to extra time. They couldn't find it. Dean Henderson coming up clutch with a couple of big saves, and we are through to Europa League finals. Nottingham Forest are through to a European final. Come on, get in. And we will face Atletico Madrid. Wow, Diogo Simeone's side, the team that we've done so much business with over this career mode. Wow, that is going to be a game and a half. We are one game away from European glory with Forest. We are also battling for a Premier League title. We've just got a couple of episodes to go in this season, and there is so much on the line. Drop the video a like if you think we are going to secure a title in this career mode. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you're enjoying the series, guys. These next 2 episodes are going to be massive. I'll see you in episode 74 very soon.